Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the USF Bulls offense will have the first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yep. Turning it on. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Bulls will hustle to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Shoots it to the left. He makes a catch. And he'll be brought down. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Bulls are marching down the field.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He makes the grab. Makes the grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. And the Bulls will have it 1st and 10.
That's a great job by the wide receiver there on a critical down. 3rd down, running the curl route, coming back to the football, making the catch, and picking up the first.
Got it in the middle. It's Sullivan. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Bulls, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He wants to throw it again. Unleashes to the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
Oh, the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? They're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to meet a contested catch on the back end, but he wasn't able to come up with it because of the hit.
Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misspot. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Give the defense a lot of credit on that one. A little bit of bend, don't break here in the opening drive of the game. They gave up some yards. They were down inside their own red zone. But on that critical 3rd down, phenomenal effort individually to win his one-on-one, get to the quarterback and bring him down to the ground and really try to take some air out of this offense.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Miami Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll have their first possession. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Hurricanes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass, it's back. Fires to the big fella. No chance to run, but still a good game.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He tries to take the top off. Catch inside the 25. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty cost him a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
And how about this defense? Your offense goes right down the field, scores on the first drive, and now you come out, get a big sack on 3rd down, and force a punt. You talk about creating momentum early and shutting the home crowd up. Mission accomplished.
From midfield, looking for room. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
You know, it's going to be so important for this offense to get better up front protecting and try to give this quarterback a pocket to throw from, because David, right now in that last play, he had no chance.
Yeah, and step one in stopping a good passing attack is always being able to affect the quarterback. And it's not...
Oh, he's got some space. They'll stop him short of the 1st down, and the screen didn't quite convert. And the Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Give to the single back. Gets him away from trouble. That's a pickup of 6. Mark it at the 10. The Hurricanes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
That's a nice-looking run, man. And what a legacy here. When you think about Edgerrin James and Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Clinton Portis, game breakers at the running back position. This guy, he seems like he's destined to play on Sunday.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Canes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Dropping back, it's back. Got it set up on the outside. Powers through the defender. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Might be calling a hot route. On third and long, he has to throw for it. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They're setting up the screen. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Hitting on transfer portal quarterbacks can be tricky. Certainly Miami did so with Cam Ward a season ago. And Jesse, they're hoping to keep it going with Carson Beck.
They want...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise that the O-line gets called for holding. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Fires to the tight end. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The Bulls are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
Timeout, Miami.
New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Sullivan. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. Flushed out of the pocket. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. Oh, he missed it. No good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Bringing the heat. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. From the gun, the ground game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He rifles one deep down the right side.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
That'll bounce out of bounds, and they'll have it in plus territory at the 45. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. He lobs one high down the left side. No, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Card in the backfield. It's Fletcher. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off play action. Looking left. Makes the grab. It's Daniels. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's back. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Making side adjustments here. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Using the quick game. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
One thing this defense always talks about is getting off the field. Last drive, they forced a punt. Here on 3rd down, what a great job flying to the football, getting a hit, forcing an incompletion. They may be jogging off here soon again.
Pressure coming. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
Looking for a gap. It's Norton. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. They need a conversion on 3rd and 3 to make the most of that great starting field position. The option look. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the 1st down. The new popular phrase for a favored team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit to the underdog in this game because they're just playing with more intensity. They look like they want it more.
Oh, dude, when you come out the gates in the first quarter, it's adrenaline, it's passion, it's being talked about as the underdog. As this game goes on, can they keep that intensity up? Right now, they're doing a heck of a job.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On third down, he drops to throw. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. So now on fourth down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. The lead now 6 here in the second. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Hard Rock Stadium.
And the Bulls will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Canes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And tackled there by the defense.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on second in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up third and short.
The Canes line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Dropping back, it's back. Pocket breaking down. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. It's fourth down and 6, and they'll try to convert. Quarterback making checks. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. That's caught. It's Johnson. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
I'll tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him. But really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Makes the grab. It's Nimrod. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Offense gets set for second down. Now the play fake. Makes the grab on the left. There he goes. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. They'll try to snap it quickly.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
The give to the tailback. Creates a little space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Oh, the attempt is no good. The lead is still 6 after the miss. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Now on the counter. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's back. Hauls it in. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Got a man. It's Bauman. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. They just keep firing. Got a man. It's Daniels. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. After an abysmal first half, goose egg on the scoreboard, the offense trying to find itself. It's first down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Hurricanes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield, it's back. He's got it. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got him downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricane!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. Utah State has the lead right now. Logan has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over Air Force. Just another week in the Mountain West where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
They're trying to get the receiver on a drag route and work him through all the bodies in traffic, but there's just too much happening. I don't think he saw the throw real well, and it falls incomplete.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give from the gun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Bulls headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on 3rd. Caught near the sticks. It's Singleton. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to...
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
And the Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And how about that back-to-back sack? You want 2 sacks in a game? That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Rushes on him. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. And the missed connection on 3rd down. The Bulls decide to punt it away. He's got it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Back to throw, it's Beck. Swings it out to his running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to to put the lid on the game. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. To the ground. He's got it again. Turning it on. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Canes.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone. You love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 14-6. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Caught over the middle. It's Nimrod. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. And the Bulls want to move quickly. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now is not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
Listen, I would get rid of that thing fast, too, if I've been sacked that many times today. They're coming every angle. Everybody's coming. They've got to me the whole day. Can somebody please get my back?
He's going to fire deep. Catch in stride inside the 15. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job of looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
And guys, this offense has a couple of jobs. The first one, get the touchdown. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, South Florida.
Got to give this team credit, guys, because good teams find ways to win games. I know they were their favorite coming into this one, but they get the touchdown when they need it. You got to convert the 2-point play to tie this thing up. There's still time left at the end of this game, but you feel like the momentum is now back on their side.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the running back has it. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Canes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give as they work on that clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get first downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
They'll go to the ground. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Canes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He might want another play. They've been running it, but now the pass. Got his man on the right. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Fletcher. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Hurricanes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Gives it on the option. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on 3rd down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.